Boom, we're back with the original format of videos. I was testing out a couple of different videos. Turns out didn't do too great, but we are back with these original videos. And today, I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about making dark drill beats. We're going to be making it from scratch, so I'm going to show you all the melody tips and tricks, all the small little details you need to know, and also a little bit of drum sauce along the way, including some nice 808 patterns. So make sure you watch the video in full. And yes, I do have a pillow behind me. Hurt my back in the gym yesterday, and it's extremely sore, but listen, we got to get through it. Before we get into the video, man, Corrosion drum kit. Been out now for a few weeks. If you haven't copped it, man, you're sleeping. We're going to be using it in today's video. To be honest, we're going to be using a bunch of my kits in today's video. If you missed out on my Black Friday deals, then shame on you. But yeah, link for the Corrosion kit in the description. Link for all my kits in the description. Trying to level up your sound, man. You already know what you need to do. Let's get into this. All right, we are going to start off in a scale that I never normally use. Let's use G. I never use G minor ever, so let's just do it. Into a tried and trusty Bank Firelight. I'm wearing 145 BPM. Go with BPM for dark drill. And what we're going to do is going to play the root note of G somewhere and look for... I'm gonna push it on. Maybe try it up one. There's the sweet spot. That's what you want it sounding like. And we're literally just gonna copy and paste this over it like so. Literally just two notes. And then for the mix, we just throw on 3 effects. Change it ever so slightly, not really that much. Next, we're going to come into Electra X, and we're going to take this nice little key. And I think we're just going to play around on these kind of top notes here. Again, messing with the tension notes. Now, it's sounding a little bit harsh right now, but we're going to try spice up the mix. First off, we're using an EQ to cut out these 2 little spikes. Just to smooth it out a little bit. Adding some crystallizer where we're pitching up the crystals. Followed by 100% reverb. And also pancake to space it out in the mix. Now listen, making dark drill melodies is all about just trusting the process. It doesn't matter what it sounds like now, because wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes time, it's just gonna sound something completely different. So let's just try to get something down and then we'll worry about it later. I'm in fact gonna stay in Electra X because it is probably my favorite VST of all time. Just fill in these little gaps here maybe. Like I said, just kind of filling in the space a little bit. Now, to make this melody a little bit more in-depth, we're going to come into my Sound Shelter Volume 1. I haven't used this in a couple of videos because I've genuinely rinsed it so much that I kind of needed to take a break. But let's come back into it. Basically, this is a sound kit that is royalty-free, where you can just use all of these sounds to create melodies. Got everything from one-shots, accents, textures, phrases, all of that kind of stuff. The accents here. I kind of like that one. Turn it down a little bit. It's very subtle. What else do you want down? What else do you want here? Ooh. It's enough for accents. Let's go into textures. I like that one. Sure. We might chop this texture. Just take the start of it like that. Alright, now listen. This melody right here is actually pretty poor. This is a very, very average, meaty sounding melody. No one really wants to use this. But this is how you actually transform your bad melodies into good melodies. You want to highlight everything, press Control, Alt, and C. This is a shortcut for consolidating. We're gonna click reverse and we're gonna pitch it down, let's say 3. Cold. Sounding unique, it's sounding dark, and I'm liking it. Now one thing I want to do, I think I want to just throw on a bit of kickstart onto it. Not so heavy. Just put a little bit of sway into the melody. Now, I'm going to go into... Where is my Warzone one-shot kit? It's in the Aries multi-kit. We are going to take one of these pianos. We're gonna take the gritty top line. Just something simple like that. It's very tucked away in the mix. You can't really hear it. Of course, we are coming into Vocalize 2, which is probably the most goated vocal phrase bank there's ever been. We're literally just going to draw out one note like this. Now listen, it's a bit dry, it's a bit down the middle. So with the help of these effects, we're swamping it in reverb, pancake, and making it wider. It's not sounding like this. Just kind of blends in normally to the... cold. And I think it's time to get some experimental drums on this. So of course we are going to be coming into the Corrosion drum kit by Mizzle. We're leaving a nice amount of gaps because we're going to be using different counter snares to kind of fill in these spaces. I think we just went like... just like that at the start. I'm going to try down the snare just so I can kind of get a little bit more of a rhythm for the beat and how I want my snares to be placed. Yeah, there we go. What's something a little bit weird like that? So if you see my other videos around this Corrosion drum kit, you know that there's a lot of glitchiness, a lot of textureness, a lot of unique sounds from this stuff. And I'm just like, I don't even know what you'd call this. We're enveloping it like so. We're gonna try to get like something here. Ooh. So we're kind of complementing that sound with sound before it. Might turn it down though. You know what? We might try pitch this down. No, alright, that's not sounding good. But what if we slide it? I can get behind that. Added in a slight bit more glitchiness over this side with these two notes here beside each other. I feel like this needs a little bit more of a heavier counter snare kind of side to it, so we're just going to fill in a couple of spaces here. Copy and paste that over. And now we can start getting hella creative. And we're going to start taking some of these effects. And this is where we kind of want to start drawing them around on the playlist. Or maybe we'll do a different section. Dude, that one's nasty. These effects are nuts. This is what makes your beats stand out. Alright, of course, it is the time that you're waiting for. It is the 808 time. Now, we're actually going to come into the Aries multi-kit, and I'm going to take the Evil 808. And we're going to match that also with the Evil 808 mix from here, because it makes it sound bolo. You know what? We're going to make a couple of patterns here, but let's like make a long slide on the first one. This is sounding tough. This kick is punching. You didn't even go up as well. I'm just saying, we have the original melody down here. Let's just play this for a laugh. Bro, I'm telling you, no matter how bad your melodies are, you can always flip them into something crazy when you're making dark melodies, because it's so easy. All it's about is sound manipulation. We have a high pass on the or low pass, high pass, some pass on the melody for the EQ, for the intro, and then after that you'll hear the rest. So it's just giving us the bass. So we're actually not really introduced to the melody until it drops. I think it's a nice touch. It sounds pretty nice. A little bit of a bridge section. This next part sounds so nasty, I think. Even though it's kind of just the exact same, but just the way it comes into it. Listen, if you watch this video throughout, you've definitely picked up a couple of tips and tricks on how to make UK drill dark beats. Listen, I appreciate you for watching. Run me up on Instagram and TikTok, because they're the only two things I care about. I'm out. Good luck. See you later. Bow.